What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. First off, today we're going to be working with this guy, which is the inokraft rough proofing gun. Now this, I'm assuming, is used like more for like the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast in California. Basically, you would use like a sealer or an oil type, or an oil base, I should say, material, and you would spray this underneath your vehicle or on the sides, and it works great for, let's say, like areas where they salt the roads when it snows. Here in California, we don't get any snow, so I'm gonna use it in a different manner. This is the SEM, I believe it's called, SEM, rubberized undercoating. You really can't see it because it was damaged during shipping, but same another one's actually in the back of behind the camera. But anyways, what you see here is I kind of did some work off camera. What this is seam sealer, and this guy here, I actually did this the weekend before. This is Proform from my local body shop, I guess, supplier, and just the gist of it, it sucked. I did do tape lines around all my edges, that way to get actual clean, nice, sharp look. This material I don't recommend it just because it's very gummy, or very sticky, I should say. So what was happening is, after I applied a thin layer, when I went to go wipe it, or even when I would pull the gun away from it, it would string on me. So it would leave a lot of strings hanging, and then when I pulled the tape, it did the same on all the edges, and it just ruined it, which is fine. It is what it is. The plan is to use this gun that I just showed you guys, the inokraft undercoating gun, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to shoot all my seam seal areas first. That way I can get like a nice little, I guess not a bead, but like a nice little area where I can kind of like blend in the rest of it, and the overall other area is just gonna be very lightly feathered in, or not feathered in, very just lightly coated over the entire thing. This material does call for 40 psi of air pressure, and it requires you to apply it at 2 to 3 medium coats, allowing 3 to 5 minutes of flash time between coats. So spray it on, wait 3 to 5 minutes. I'll go ahead and wait the 5 minutes, do a second coat, see how you like it, and I'm pretty sure you can do 3 or 4. You can do as many as you want. I'm gonna try to stay with about 3 coats, that way it's not too thick. Another thing that I did do is on the other side of these fender wells, everywhere there are holes, I went ahead and just put masking tape, and I kind of pressed it in. That way when you shoot it, it doesn't get into the engine bay. I'm not sure if you guys have seen my previous video, but the engine bay's already been sprayed in a red rod black, and the engine is it's back in the car. So you do not want to get this stuff all over the place. Another thing I did is just to protect all the other areas. These are not finished areas, but I just don't want to get it on there. And I did lay down some cardboard and some cardboard paper on the bottom, just because I'm not sure how messy this is going to get. And I just want to basically keep my floor as clean as possible. So really quick, let me unbox this for you guys real quick. So instructions, set to the side. Oh, pretty awesome. You actually do get a in-gun regulator. You guys can see that. Camera focus, no focus. Anyways, just generic regulator. So I just came with a little foam. Pretty cool, nicely packaged. So you do get an air fitting. I use high flow, so this is not gonna work for me. I should have something in my toolbox. Nice little brush to clean. These look, yeah, so these are air hoses that you basically put at the tip of the gun, and then you would, assuming you use like I said, oil based or liquefied actual material, you would stick this on the inside of your frame holes, on the inside, and then spray on the inside. This one has a open tip in the front, and then this one has a few of them going all the way around, and then one on the tip, so like a fan pattern. We're not using that. You do have the gun itself, which feels nice. The gun itself. We're gonna use this tip that's on there now, which is pretty much like a fan pattern, I believe. And bag, empty box, nice little aluminum can, and on top, pretty much that goes on there. You do this, yep, you lock it, and then you lock that in, pulls up on top, you're tight. So that is that. So what I'm gonna do real quick off camera is I'm gonna look for an air fitting and basically put this gun together, and I'll get back with you guys when we're ready to spray. All right, so gun is put together. Just real quick, this little nut right here, it's flared on the inside, so you don't actually need to put any Teflon there. Regulator to gun, if it'll focus there. Come on, guy, focus. There you go. This one, from the regulator to the gun itself, you do not need to put Teflon there. Now, this one right here on your actual air fitting, that one does require, because it is kind of tapered, so that you do require some Teflon there. So real quick, I just do want to let you guys know that this company, inokraft, they did send me this product to test out. But I'm basically going to show you guys how it works. I'm going to let you know if it's any good or if it's not good, because I do have a lot of work for this gun. I still have to do the rear end. I still have to do the whole bottom of this. And like I said, I do have another classic car right on the other side of this wall in my backyard that we're going to start on right after this one. And I do have an overland vehicle. Not an overland vehicle, it's a Chevy Suburban Z71 that I'm turning into overland vehicle for me and my family to go out on. So I do think I'm going to start going on an adventure like that and taking the camera along with me. But let's get back to this. Reading up on the instructions real quick. Let me show you guys how you adjust it on the nozzle here. So this is just a locking ring. So if you loosen that up, then you can get this one, which is the next size. So right now it says tight as it goes. So that's basically off. So the more you loosen it, the more material you'll have spraying out of here. When you tighten it back up, it's less material coming out of the nozzle. This nozzle has no adjustment at all. It's just a nozzle. So basically they make it so you can take it off and you can use one of these tubes for that. And like I said, this is so you can stick it inside the chassis in one of the ports or one of the holes and spray the inside, which we won't be doing on this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill it up really quick. I am using, I mentioned it earlier, this right here, the SEM Low-Voc rubberized undercoating. You can use whatever you want to. I live in California. We have some dumb regulations, and this is basically what I can use. For some reason I couldn't use Eastwood's product, but I can use their aerosol products. I don't know, man. But yeah, let me get some material in this gun and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna fill it up about halfway. It looks exactly what you would think it would look like, kind of thick, rubberized. So you guys can't really see that, but yeah, it's in there. It smells like paint, so I'm gonna have to open up the garage door in a second here and just set this up without dropping anything. So this one, you slide it to the open position. You lock your pins. This one, you move it to the closed position, not all the way, but that's it. She ain't going nowhere. Let me open up this garage door before I end up getting a little high here, and we'll start spraying this out. All right, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. Like I said, this is my first time using this gun. So there is a port, breathing port there. You guys can see where it's leaking at there. So be mindful of that. Right now it's on the closed position just because I want to set up my air. This is not working. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Motorcycle. I'm gonna bring it up to 50. So basically what I did is I pulled the trigger, and as the trigger's fully pressed, I made sure that my gauge stayed at 50. There's no product in it, just because, like I said, this is closed. So I'm gonna open it just a little bit. And see, nothing. Right there. I feel like that's pretty good. So let's get started on here. Okay, so just got done with this side, and to be fair, still a substantial amount left in here. It's at about the halfway point, actually a little bit less than halfway point, but that basically can be poured back into its container, which is somewhere around here. Okay. But this side came out really good as well. I mean, I'm very happy with the way everything came out. Looks like there's good coverage everywhere. I don't see any gray from the seam sealer, which is what I wanted. Now the texture is gonna vary, so yeah. So this has like a orange peely texture to it. I'll bring you guys in for like a close up in a bit, but it has a very like orange peel kind of look to it, which is something that I wanted. I wanted it to be a little bit tighter, but then that meant that you had to close up the tip a little bit and then just basically get like a light spray, and that was gonna take forever to finish. But let me pick up the camera. What I can do is I could show you guys the other side real quick, since it is a lot drier. All right, not sure, zoom in. That's how zoomed in. Not sure how good that's gonna show up on camera, but maybe get a light over here. Yeah, that shows up a lot better. There you can see it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Nice coverage everywhere. Back up a little bit here. But yep. That's exactly what I was looking for. So yeah guys, so that is today's video basically. So we got the whole fender wells undercoated. I went ahead and I tried out this new gun, so I will leave a link. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you guys want to check it out. As I mentioned, this was sent out to me by inokraft to test, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a generic gun. It works. It's something that actually works, so I will recommend that it is. I'll put it in the category as works. Didn't give me no fuzz, no issues, so just keep looking at it. It came out really, really good. I'm actually happy with the finish. But yeah, all these boxes here, man, all this has to go into the car. So we have the Borgensen steering box, we have the CTP upper arms, we have the CTP mini subframe conversion, so up lower A arms, shifter, tilt steering column, starter. We have there's another box at the bottom. We have the headers, long tube headers. All of that can now go in the car now that this is all coated. So this is a big step up to where I was previously, and one step closer to getting this goddamn car started. It is still winter, closing up on spring. Hopefully by summer we can get the car fired up and running and driving and on the road. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.